open up the Word of God today, and I open it up to the book of Psalms. We're in a bit of a different time. In some of my daily reading, well, quite frankly, I'm struggling to find ways in which it connects to our life in day-to-day stuff. I'm reading out of the book of Numbers, and so the translation into today's life is a little bit different. And so I paged over to the book of Psalms, and the first psalm, and I decided to read it. And so here's what it says. It says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers." And my first thought went to, doesn't sit in the company of mockers. Well, we're not supposed to be sitting in the company of too many people right now. But who are we sitting in company with? This is my thought. Who are we sitting in company with? We still are. Even though we do not have this physical get-together the way that we used to. So now for a time that we're separated. And it says, "Blessed is the one who does not sit in the company of mockers." Mockers. Mockers of what? Mockers of God. Blessed is the one who doesn't sit in the company of the mockers of God. I think this is interesting, because even while we are in this time of isolation, we can still sit in the company of mockers. And yet Psalm says, blessed is the one who does not sit there. In verse 2 it says, "But whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night." And so what is the stuff that we are feeding into our lives right now? In what is it that we take delight? Is it in the Word of God? In the law of the Lord? Or are we taking delight in what social media or what every other voice out there can speak to us? Blessed is the man, the one, not just the man, but the man, woman, child, whoever. Blessed is the one whose delight is in the law of the Lord, who meditates on it day and night. Well, what do we think of when we think of meditation? Well, now we're going to meditate and we do it's, but what is it that occupies your mind day in and day out, all day long, day and night? It occupies your mind. Is it the word of the Lord? Is it the law of the God of God? Or is it everything else that social media has to say or share with you? Verse 3 says, "The man that takes delight in the law of the Lord, he will be a tree that is planted by streams of water, which yields fruit in its season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers." This person that takes delight in the law of the Lord will be a steadfast person, will be a person of security, a person who is not easily shaken. He is planted by streams of water, and in season he will yield his fruit. The leaf doesn't wither, even though there's a storm that comes. Whatever he does prospers. Why? Because God is at the forefront of whatever he does. His law is in their minds day and night, and they think about it. What occupies your mind today? Give that a little bit of thought and seek to find the positive things to occupy your mind. Thanks, and have a great day.
We are your church. We need your power in